submarine can weigh thousands of tons of solid steel, yet it slips beneath the waves and sinks or rises through the ocean exactly when it wants to. It can hide hundreds of feet down for months at a time, deep in the crushing dark. So how does a giant metal tube dive, surface, breathe, and survive down there? Let's break it down. It all comes down to one idea: buoyancy. An object floats if it's less dense than water and sinks if it's more dense. A beach ball pops to the surface, a rock drops to the bottom. A submarine's clever trick is that it can change its own density whenever it likes, switching between floating and sinking on command. The secret lies in ballast tanks, large empty spaces built into the hull. To dive, the submarine opens valves and floods these tanks with seawater, making the whole vessel heavier than the water around it, so it sinks. To surface, it blasts that water back out using compressed air, becoming lighter again, and up it rises. To hold a steady depth and steer through the water, the sub fine-tunes its weight and uses small angled fins called hydroplanes. They work just like the wings of a plane, but underwater, tilting to push the submarine smoothly up or down as it glides forward through the sea. Then there's the deep itself. Far below the surface, water pressure becomes crushing, strong enough to flatten an ordinary metal container like a soda can. To survive, submarines are built with a thick, strong inner hull, shaped into cylinders and curves that spread the immense force evenly and resist being squeezed. But a crew can't survive without air for weeks on end, so modern submarines make their own. They split seawater using electricity to release breathable oxygen, and they constantly scrub the carbon dioxide back out of the cabin air. In effect, the submarine recycles its atmosphere, manufacturing fresh air far beneath the waves. And how do they stay down for months without refueling? Many large submarines are nuclear-powered. A small onboard reactor produces enormous heat, which boils water into steam that spins turbines. This gives the submarine almost unlimited range and lets it cruise deep underwater for incredibly long missions without ever surfacing. Deep underwater, there are no windows to look through, and radio signals can't travel far through water. So submarines navigate using sound. With sonar, they can send out a ping and listen for its echo, or simply stay silent and listen, building a detailed picture of everything around them purely from sound in the darkness. And a submarine's greatest strength is staying unseen. They are engineered to run astonishingly quietly, with special coatings and carefully balanced machinery, so they can glide through the ocean almost completely undetected. That silence is exactly why they've earned the nickname the Silent Service. So a submarine is a true masterpiece of engineering, controlling its buoyancy to dive and rise, resisting the crushing deep, making its own air, powering itself for months, and listening to a world of total darkness, also people can live and work where humans were never meant to go. And if there's a science or tech topic you want explored next, tell me in the comments. Your question could be the next video. If this made you a little more curious about the world, subscribe to the Binary Brew, and I'll see you in the next one.